Suede Covington from the Suede Covington Show. The best thing on the planet, baby. It's Wednesday, another hump day. I'm here to help you get through it, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's the prolific style. You know, wait a minute, we gonna get wild. You know what I'm saying? That's just the beat right here. I vibe on this. This is one of the Dirty Kid beats. Check them out on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, this is real smooth, laid back. You know what I'm saying? To make you feel like a Mac. Put you in a whole different mindset. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all out there moving around and trying, you know what I'm saying, to get things done. It's kind of like, you know, mellow you out and you doing at the same time. So now you like, okay, yeah, all right, I gotta knock this out. I gotta, so you're not like, oh, I gotta do this. It's like, yeah, you know, nice. And get it done. You know what I'm saying? It's your man Suede Covington here, aka Big Suede. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there? Man? You know, it's been a crazy week, man. A crazy weekend. It always is. There's always something jumping off, man. But woo! You know what? The craziest thing is y'all people out here trying to get over on DoorDash though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to get over on DoorDash. That wasn't even y'all was like there was people ordering thousands of dollars worth of stuff, liquor, food, like you know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all thought. You know, I guess y'all thought the glitch was they wasn't gonna never fix the glitch. Come on, people. You gotta understand. Dealing with this this technology world, this technical world, you know what I'm saying? This technical world, you feel me? It'll get you messed up out here, man. You can't sit here and honestly think and thought that they weren't gonna catch up with you. They have your credit card information locked in. Like, you know, you gotta put in your name, you gotta put in your address, and then you gotta put in, you know, your credit card info. So they was about they you know what I'm saying, they wasn't gonna let y'all out here scot free. So some of y'all got $5,000 worth of debt. You ain't even had that type of money on your debit card or on your credit card. So now they done hit you and y'all mad. Look. So y'all learn now. Listen. Listen to me and your man Big Suede. If there is another glitch, don't go above what you can afford to hit the glitch. Cause once they fix it, they coming back for their money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, they cards. Some of y'all in the negative. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, so just I mean, they was out here ordering bottles of Douce and all type of McDonald's and KFC. I mean, all type of stuff, man. I mean, I hear you living it up, but so now y'all out here selling everything to try to pay that money back that they didn't put you in the negative. So you better, yeah, y'all gotta watch these computers, these apps, all these apps. You know, hey, don't ever think y'all are getting over on anything on a computer that's connected to your name. If it's got your name, your address, your zip code, your card information directly tied to you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Because look, it shows you right there. They came for you. Some of y'all was ordering bundles. They was out here ordering bundles. They was out here ordering nails, lashes. They was trying to buy out the last shop. You know what I'm saying? Everything you can think of. Yoga pants. They was trying to buy everything. You know what I'm saying? Concealer. You know. We was buying vitamins. I mean, it was everything, though. You know, buying extra lashes. So, you know, when they run out, now you got to sell them lashes to try to pay that money back. So, you know, I mean, you know. That's crazy. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I might have I might have would have hit him a couple of items, just a couple. But I would have never went for the 1,000, boy. Anything over 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you don't know how everything worked. It ain't gonna come back on you. So I would have never went over a band. I probably would have stayed like right at a band. You know what I'm saying? So they come back and take their band out the account. I ain't tripping. I ain't hurting. I just be like, well, they fixed the glitch. You know what I'm saying? I would have never went over. I would have never did no 13,000. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have never did 13,000. Nah. No. Never. I would have never went over five. Like I said, I probably would have did $1,000 max. You know, because like I say, if they come back and grab that 1,000, then I wouldn't have been really upset. I'd have, been like, all right, yeah. But y'all out here mad right now, though. I see people walking around with attitudes. DoorDash, get on my nerves, man. Nobody tell you to try to get over it. You can't be mad. Look, all y'all mad who got, negative accounts, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. I'm going to tell you again. Do not try to get over on the system no kind of way if it's tied directly back to you. Because they coming for their stuff, bro. They coming straight to you to get what they owe. That's all I'm going to say, man. That's all I... Hey, that's the advice from Big Suede on it. From now on, any app, anything that's tied to the computer, that's tied to your name, that's got your address, that's got your direct account number on the mug, if it's a glitch, let it be a glitch. Don't roll with it unless they're trying to take something from you and you didn't order it. Now, that's a whole different thing. That's a different argument. But other than that, you got to remember, people, they going to get hacked. Any time they come to money, they coming to get their money back. Any type of funds, they coming to get their money back. If you okayed it, if you hit okay on your computer, your laptop, your iPad, your tablet, your phone, if you hit okay, and they ask you again, and you hit okay again, and it's right from your phone number that you use to call your grandma with, you use to call your brothers and sisters, your daddy, your kids with, and you have it on you all the time, they got you. It's as simple as that. You got. So, moving forward, I didn't did. I don't have DoorDash. I don't mess with DoorDash. I don't mess with Uber Eats. I do mess around with some of the apps. I like to do Uber and Lyft. But other than that, man, I'm not doing too many other apps. Maybe some editing for photos or something like that. But a lot of those apps I don't mess around with because of stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of stuff just like that, though. But, so why we talking about apps? So Apple just graduated. Detroit Apple Development has his first graduation. They graduated people from 18 to 68. Starting pay is $93,000 a year. So what they graduated with the knowledge on how to write, modify, test, and script code for the computer, which allows the software and the apps to work. So you ever heard of coding? You probably heard it in some movies. You probably heard some people talking about it. And it's just the coding is just like writing directions for the software to use so that the app will work or the software work. So that's basically what they taught the people how to do. So now you can write code and create an app and create software with this education that you get from Apple. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Apple made it a plus for them. You know what I'm saying? But still. So that's good news. So that's congratulations to all the people who graduated the first graduation class from Detroit's Apple Development. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations to you. Kudos to you. You know what I'm saying? Accomplishing that goal, making that happen. And then, straight A's, it gets you probably more than 93,000. Them just like the C plus, you know what I'm saying? The C's and probably a C minus will probably get you like 53,000. So no, I'm just kidding. You're like 50. You're like, I got a C minus. I should be getting 93. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got a C minus, you know what I'm saying? There was some issues over there. You know what I'm saying? Like the A plus people, the A's, even 4.0. them the ones, you get a little bit more money, they retain a little bit more knowledge. So, if you got a C plus, you got to work a little harder, find your advantages and really try to get it together to get that 93,000 a year. 93,000 is not that bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad, man. You know what I'm saying? You could do some things with 93,000. I think I could do something with 93,000 a year. You know, 93,000 a year. That's not too bad. That won't, that'll hold your pockets up if DoorDash has another glitch. It won't have you out here doing bankruptcy. Some of y'all out here doing bankruptcy after that DoorDash. Y'all at the lawyer like, man, I did this. I mean, they got me for that. I wonder if you can still get a bankruptcy if they gotta ask you in court like what happened. I ordered 1,400 bottles of Douce. Like what? You gotta pay that money back. You gotta pay all that money back. But yeah, but 93,000 is a good salary though. 93,000. You almost at 100,000. With a couple raises and some incentives, you might be at $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year, not that bad. You can do some things with $100,000 a year. Get you a nice home. 3 times your yearly salary. That's $300,000 for a house. You could take care of that yourself. Get you a nice car. Get you a nice refrigerator. Because a nice refrigerator, yeah, I like a nice refrigerator. Like the 2-door Chrome Boys with the bottom freezer. Oh yeah. Or the one with the TV in it. They got a touchscreen TV in the door. Or it's the see-through where you hit the screen and you can see what's in the refrigerator. You don't have to open it up. Oh yeah. 93,000 to get you that. That stainless steel stove. Oh yeah. 93,000 to get you that. A nice good watch, Rolex, Omega. Yeah, 93,000 to get you that. You know what I'm saying? 93,000 to put you in you get you a Cadillac, you get you a Lincoln, you get you an Escalade. 93 can do some stuff. You can get a nice Escalade and a nice house with $93,000 a year. Yeah, you could even upgrade, your female status with 93. You get a little bit better quality female than what you been getting and where you been going. You know what I'm saying? You go some little where, and then it upgrades a little bit, man. I'm just joking though. All ladies don't get mad at me. I'm just talking. 93, I do something. I do something for you. And so look, I gotta ask you, what's up with these trends, man? These trends is crazy. So now on social media, TikTok, I don't know wherever else is on, but hey, so you got this. Hey, I'm about to get into a fight, and they got some kids, so I need you to come fight these kids because I'm getting into a fight. Like where, what? What is that about? What is that about? You teaching your kids to jump in the mess already, huh? You trying to test your kids and see if they got your back? Of course they got your back. With your child, you think your child gonna tell you no? They love you, so I don't even get it. Like to me, that ain't even really a challenge. How is that a challenge? Your child loves you unconditionally. Is gonna have your back. Your child's gonna do anything they can to make you happy, and because you their parent, you feed them, you take care of them, you hug them, you show them love. Well, some of y'all do. I don't know about all y'all, but a lot of y'all hug them, you kiss them, you tell them you love them, you care about them, you feed them, you read to them, you do all this. So why wouldn't a child be ready to jump for their parents? So I don't even get how is that a challenge? Like how y'all even let that become a challenge? Nah, man, y'all, nah. So look, y'all gotta chill out with that nonsense, straight up. I wouldn't even do that. For what? Right, you want to laugh, you want to be part of a trend that they doing. Some of the stuff we have to really look at and shut it down. Some of these trends, they need to be shut down. They don't even need to be, put out here. Like, nah, especially this one. I'm like, this is the craziest thing. in the world, like, why would you sit here and do that to your child? He'll be like, oh, no, no, we not going out there. I was just playing with you. For real? For real. Come on, people. Nah, we a little bit better than that. You know, I know some of y'all out here, with the ratchetness. Some of y'all with it, y'all bout it. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, but still, you know what I'm saying? You want to give your child the best advantage because you don't know what you start. You might start that and think you're doing that. Now your child want to fight. Your child want to fight all the time, and then everybody, because nah, that ain't good, man. That's not good. You're watching the Suede Covington show, the best thing on the planet, baby, live on WJZZ Cool TV. We're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Look, so, After Laugh Comedy Productions is putting on the show tomorrow at Soul of Detroit, right? It's Soul of Detroit Restaurant in Sterling Heights. The show starts at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock? Yeah, it's right here. The doors open at 7. The show starts at 8. We celebrating Keisha's birthday. She's a comic. She's funny and she's hilarious, man. We got 2 other comics on there. Detroit Red is hilarious. I know y'all heard of Detroit Red. Y'all seen him in some places. And Steve Kaz, man. These guys are funny. Remember, the wings are fried hard and the drinks are stiff, just like you like them. They not, you go to some restaurants and they got the wings and they not fried soft in the middle. You want a little bite back in the middle of the wing. Boom, Soul of Detroit got you, man. So join us tomorrow. This is tomorrow. Show starts at 8. The doors open at 7. Your man Suede Covington on there providing the sounds, get you in the groove, get you in the mood. And then after the show, you know what I'm saying, it's an all-out party. Till we close the spot down, Hey, you know what I'm saying? So come and enjoy the laughs. It's a good time. Food, fun, boom. So, yeah, you'll love it. Trust me. I mean, everybody who comes back. We got repeat customers all the time. We got regulars now. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, like I said, man, these trends, man, we have to really watch these trends or what we doing, man. This is crazy. Setting bad examples, man. You know what I'm saying? The trends shouldn't control you or set your tempo. You should set your own tempo. We are all individuals. A lot of people want to be treated as individuals. They want to be different than everybody else. But then these trends is one of the ways you can be different by not following it. Nobody follows a trend, it dies out and goes away as a bad thought. So we really got to think about that. Really put some, effort into, what these trends truly are and what they're really doing and what they're representing and who they're influencing. You got to do that, man. You got to do that. There's no way around it. There is no way around it. Dude, so, I'm saying, dude, like, hey, y'all right here, but look, this is the crazy thing. I know you guys, I don't know, some of you probably saw it, some of you didn't. They got a 8-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 13-year-old went on a criminal spree. They were robbing Walmarts. They stole from Walmarts. They was trying to, all the way from Ohio to here. 3. Listen, an 8-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 13-year-old. They got together, stole a car, and hit Walmart and hit some Walmarts, hit some other places from Ohio to Michigan. Like, for real. I'm like, 8, 11, and 13, they driving in a car. And they show the pictures. This got to be a big 13-year-old. He probably, more than likely, he was the one driving the car. She came all the way from Ohio to Michigan, and they stopped to hit these places. Like, seriously. Now, the imagination on these children is great because they had to, And in the planning, somebody had to. One of them had to. Probably the 8-year-old was the planner, right? You figure, the 8-year-old was the planner, the 13-year-old was the getaway driver, and the 11-year-old probably was the muscle. I get it might have went like that. I don't know. Look, I don't know. They didn't say how it went down yet, but I'm just putting it out there. The 13-year-old drove the car, the 11-year-old was the muscle, and the 8-year-old was the mastermind, probably. I mean, because the 8-year-old, as eight, a lot of the 8-year-olds has real vivid imagination. So you got to have an imagination to put a plan together to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real? An 8, 11, and a 30. I'm like, man, this is crazy. And they got caught in Monroe trying to steal some dirt bikes. They ran the car into the door, the overhead door, and the two came out with the dirt bikes, trying to steal the dirt bikes, and then the one was driving the car, tried to pull off in the car, while the other two was on dirt bikes. So, I mean, man. But my thing is this, so if they had got away, were they gonna drive all the way back home? So the two kids on the dirt bike on the freeway in the car, they was gonna get, they was bound to get caught, because that's strange. So you riding down the freeway and you see a car, did it up, and then two kids on dirt bikes behind them, like, like that's not gonna cause an attention. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to your attention. So, luckily that they, the police got them, and there was no issues. They, gave up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like children do. Like, it's a wrap. We got caught. So, I mean, like, where did that come from? So, I mean, how did they come up with the plan? Were they listening to Uncle Ray Ray's story about how he, he just got out of a deal and doing a 10-year bid, and they used to strong arm and knock over places? Were they listening to these stories? Was it a video game they were watching? Was it Grand Theft Auto? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or what was it? Was the movies that was the influence? Like, where did all of this knowledge come from to pull this caper off? That's what I want to know. Where did it all come from? Like that. I mean, that's something else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, hey, look. So after we get through eating our cereal, yeah, when you get through eating your cereal, we gonna go and steal his car, and then we just gonna go and take stuff from stores. Like, what? Man, that sound like fun. Like, what? That sound like fun. Right, man. So look, you go get the car, get the keys. So you wait till they go to sleep, and then you get the keys and take the car, and then you come back and pick us up. You know what I'm saying? We we all gonna use the bathroom first, and then we gotta go, right? So they still on the regimen. Before you go on long trips, you gotta leave out the back, go to the bathroom before you hit the road. So did they do that? Like what was I'm like, how did the game plan form? Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? After this show go off on Netflix, we gonna go take stuff, man. We gonna go take stuff from Walmart. We gonna get some dirt bikes. Yeah, we gonna get dirt bikes. Or did the dirt bike plan come up while they were riding? It was just riding. You know what I'm saying? So, had one of them been to Michigan before, and this was the route that they did, or had they seen this before? Now, that's the question. Have their parents were they parents, or was somebody they know a booster? So did they ride with them to these places and pick that up? You know what I'm saying? That skill. I guess you call it a skill. Pick that skill up and say, yeah, we getting ready to we gonna, hey, shoot. I just went with Aunt Lulu and Uncle Hudame. And Uncle Moody made, and we stopped at this store. They went and stole some stuff out of there, and we stole some stuff out of there, and then, you know what I'm saying, we turned around and came back. So it's like, was that it? So like I told y'all before, and I keep telling y'all, man, these children are sponges. They absorbing everything they see. If it's good, they absorbing it. If it's bad, they absorbing it. So, you know, there's a responsibility to help them determine what's good and what's bad because they don't know. If they never, if a child is seeing somebody steal and they come home with the products, you know, that they stole, and they giving them out, and you give them to them, say, "Hey, I got you this, I got you that," and they watching you. And now, at one point, are you telling them that you know stealing is wrong? And now, at one point, you tell them they can get caught. You know what I'm saying? Get a child the option. To me, I don't think these children had an option, or they knew better not to do it, or it was like, you know, if we do, what's gonna happen to us? You know what I'm saying? Because you hear a lot of that, man. They young, ain't nothing gonna happen to them. You know, they go to juvenile or whatever the case, they'll be all right. Maybe that was a thought process, but ain't no way an 8, 11, and a 13-year-old came up with a plan like that unless they saw it from the people they deal with on a day-to-day basis or some TV show. Or maybe it did come from Grand Theft Auto. They want to give Grand Theft Auto a bad rap. I don't know. Got a lot of kids doing some crazy stuff, so it's, you know, something to think about. Something to think about, something to ponder over. You know what I'm saying? Something to ponder over. So another good thing is, I was checking it out, man. They got Change for Life programs, right? So it's changeforlifeonline.org. And I was looking at, you know, all the stuff that's happening around the city. I mean, you're getting a lot of bad info, a lot of bad news, a lot of you know, violence, just crazy. People shooting people in car accidents, you know, people breaking in homes and you know, beating up the elderly, taking their stash. So I mean, and that was one of the reasons why I brought up the Apple. You know, congratulations to those people that graduated from Detroit Apple Development. And I'm talking now about Change for Life. Change for Life is a program, man. You go changeforlifeonline.org. And so what they're doing is provide incarcerated people and people who have been released on parole or whatever an opportunity to learn a skill or develop the hustling that hustle skill into something more legit. They got people who work for Warbridge and other construction companies, but you know, and one of the guys who went through the program was saying that he was happy he got an opportunity to use the skills that he learned. You know, so a lot of your people get frustrated out here when they come out. You know, the money not coming quick enough, or they feel like they were their own man when they was out here. Hey, fellas, y'all gotta let that go. Ladies, if you out here hustling, you felt like that too, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go in order for you to grow and make moves. If you gotta sit at your auntie house for a minute, just sit at your auntie house for a minute till the job come through. I mean, why risk going back? Unless you like going back. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you like going back, then, you know, I guess I'm, you know, talking on deaf ears. But if you don't, and you really want to try to change the thought process or change how you brought money in, then it take a little time, you know. Take a little time for some people it doesn't. But, you know, just like you make the right connections to get the right plug, it's the same way. Sometimes you may have to make the right connections to meet the right people to fully turn the money all the way around, you know. I know hustling, I know how hard it is. Money come fast, the lifestyle, you know what I mean? It ain't nothing holding you back. You do what you want to do. And I think that's what really catches a lot of people up. When it comes to the hustle lifestyle, living the streets, you get a sense of invulnerability. Like, can't nothing stop you. Can't nobody tell you what you're not gonna do. I'll throw $1,000 here, I'll throw $1,000 there. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the club spending $10,000. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Nobody tell me no. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna tell me no because I'll buy her. You know what I'm saying? You know, you know, it's like, yeah, you got Rolex, I go buy 2 Rolexes. You got, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Mega, I go buy 2 Philippe Tech, Lambo, vet. Oh, you got a vet? I got a vet. I go get a vet and get the customized painting and do all of this. Oh, you got a Harley? Well, I go put a 30-inch tire on mine and put the fantails on there. You know what I'm saying? You outdo it. But when you get caught, all that stuff is gone. All of it's gone. Every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? They coming for it. However you try to make it happen, you may be able to attain some stuff. I'm not going to put that information out there, but, you may be able to, hold on to a couple of things. So when you get out, you know what I'm saying, you got some of your toys. And then again, you might not. Everything might get snatched up from you. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing is, if you are dedicated to it, don't get this, you know what I'm saying? Don't get, depressed, saying like, man, this ain't coming quick enough. Hey, look, it take a minute, and you got to remember the same hustle skills you use to get, whatever item you was using to hustle. You could use the same thing to make the connections to get the job that you want, to get the training and whatever you need. But this is one of the places that provide you that training, and with your skill level out here, you ain't no telling where you could be legit. So, don't get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Big Suede telling you how it is out here. Some of these situations that Big Suede I'm talking about, some of the situations I've been in, some of the situations I'm close to people who have been in it. So trust me when I tell you, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying something to be saying something. I'm truly giving you real information, real life, you know what I'm saying, information that you can use on a day-to-day basis. Like, straight up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way to survive out here and to make it in this world, man. I mean, because it get crazy. It's a lot of people dealing with depression. And a lot of it comes from being impatient, not understanding the process of how to make things happen. So, how to make things happen, or that transition. Like I said, the transition from the streets to the business world. A lot of people have made it successful, and you see it all the time. But some people need to relax a little bit more, take a deep breath, breathe easy, and then make them steps. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's baby steps for some people. Sometimes it's adult steps for some people. Some people could just come running. You know what I'm saying? You're watching the Suede Covington Show, the best thing on the planet, baby. Live, streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and other top social media platforms. Like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. You're watching WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, man. Yeah, that's the coolest station in the world. Every Wednesday, right here at 5 p.m., you can catch your man Suede Covington on the Suede Covington Show, a.k.a. Big Suede. You know what I'm saying? You got DJ Not the DJ, we got Mr. No Cap, and we have special guests. So, please, hey, tune in. You know what I'm saying? Get this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Get you ready for the rest of the week. Get you ready for the weekend. Tomorrow, we got the comedy show for you. Afterlaugh Comedy Productions is presenting the show. You know what I'm saying? Keisha's celebrating her birthday. You know what I'm saying? At the Soul of Detroit, Lakeside Drive. You know what I'm saying? Come check us out. Drinks, live food. You know what I'm saying? The drinks is good. The comedy is great. Your man Suede Covington providing the sounds, mixing it up for you, get your body moving. I had you dancing in your seat, baby. You know what I'm saying? So come check us out tomorrow. Doors open at 7. The show starts at 8. Don't be late. You know what I'm saying? That's it right there for you. But yeah, man. So, hey, look. That 8, 11, and 13-year-old, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm still over here like, what? So they drove all the way from Ohio, all the way here to hit a lick. So yeah, man, that's crazy. That's definitely crazy. Hey, so look, chop it up with you. You got a lot of people, young people out here running around shooting people, pulling guns on people, killing people, um, broad daylight, getting caught, not caring. Hey, look, y'all, y'all got a value. You know what I'm saying? You value your life is valuable. Don't just throw it away on anything. You know what I'm saying? You got value. If nobody ever told you, I'm telling you. Big Suede telling you. You got value to your life, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be 22 out here getting locked up for the rest of your life. I mean, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Because this married person made you mad? Because of something small? I mean, for real. Like, look, you got value to your life. You may not be out here getting big money or whatever the case is, but you still got value to your life. You still can create value. You know, you can still, like, you want. I don't want to say like make something of yourself. I don't want to use that phrase because you hear that all the time. Like, well, you can make something of yourself. Like, what does that really mean? That means that you can make a better decision than to pull the trigger and to kill somebody than be locked up in jail being told what to do for the rest of your life. You arguing with the guards because they not feeding you. You arguing with the guards because they taking all day to come let you out your cell. They you know what I'm saying? You arguing with the guards because they won't let you use the phone. They done locked down because somebody else fighting. And now you want to get mad at them. Like, dude, you put yourself, dude, female, you put yourself in a situation where you being told to do and locked down every day when you could have been out here going to the Coney whenever you want to. You know what I'm saying? The only time Coney closes on Sundays, and that's not all the Coney Islands, though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't waiting for somebody to fix this food for you and tell you got to eat it. Then you get mad. Now, this the key. You get mad, you going to throw it down, you get mad, so you're not going to eat it. This crazy, I don't want to eat this, but you killed somebody. Like, what do you expect? You know what I'm saying? What do you expect? And then, on the other side of that is, there's the opposite sex ain't there. So you can't have a girlfriend. You can't experience raising children that might would have changed your life. Having a child might would have changed your life. You don't get experience going on trips with your girlfriend, or as the ladies going on trips with your boyfriend, going out the country, living life. Now you survive because now you got to survive in the place where you at. And everybody's on edge. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different code of life in there. If you don't know, I'm telling you, it's a whole different code, man. It ain't the same out here. I say it ain't. And when I say ain't, I mean I'm putting emphasis on it. It ain't the same. Locked up, incarcerated, however you want to call it, it's not the same. It ain't. You can try to make it in your mind as much as you want to, but at the end of the day, it ain't. At the end of the day, you got to be told what to do, when you can do it, what clothes you can wear, and this is the number one thing. The number one thing, you hope somebody on the outside has enough love for you to send you money, has enough respect for you to send you money so you can purchase things. You going in there, somebody don't care. You know what? If you go in there, now think about this. You get locked up. You hoping that the person you hit the lick for or you did the deed for gonna take care of you. You hope they do. And guess what? At any given time they can do what? They can change their mind. They can say, you know what? I'm not doing it. I ain't gotta do it. Locked up, what are you gonna do to me? What's she gonna do to me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can try to send some goons after him, but then you gotta hope the goons is gonna, you know what I'm saying? These are things you have to think about before you pull the trigger. Before you take that perk, before you take, you know what I'm saying, you hit the weed, you hit that coke, whatever you're doing to get yourself amped up, or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, you gotta think about this. One, is this person that I'm doing this for really gonna send me the money that they say they're gonna take care of me? You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about getting cashed out if you don't get all the money up front. So, and that you on the streets. So you locked up. Dude, I mean, and then if you got a girlfriend, you locked up, you think she being faithful? Come on, man. You gone for 5 years. You think she being faithful to you? You think he being faithful to you? They only talk to you on the phone call, and the phone call only lasts so long. And then they got to work. They got to stay working to pay for you to have stuff and to use the phone calls. The phone calls ain't cheap. So look, all y'all people out there, especially the young generation, you know what I'm saying? Big Suede looking out for you. I'm giving you this real game, you know what I'm saying? This real game out here to let you know that dude, young lady, young woman, hey, look, think about that. Because like I said, once you in there, depending on what the crime is, you in there. You ain't getting out. They tell you when you can go outside. Like I say, I'm some of the stuff I'm repeating because I need you to understand it and really hear it. They telling you when to go outside. They telling you when to eat. They giving you the clothes. So ain't no wearing, you know what I'm saying, no Louis Vuitton, no Christian Dior, no Gucci, you know what I'm saying, no Balmain, no Palm Angels, you know what I'm saying, no Stone Island. Ain't none of that in there. You can't get fly in there. Everybody got on the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no retros, no J's. You can't go out buy the J's. You know, you can't go out and buy no Alexander McQueen. None of that stuff, man. That stuff, when you walk in and they call processing. The process is they processes you like a product. They stripping you of everything that you have outside from the outside. You getting stripped from everything. They take everything. You know what you keep? I'm going to tell you what you keep. You keep your underwear and your socks, and you maybe keep your t-shirt. Everything else gone in a plastic bag. They put it in a plastic bag with your name and your Department of Correction number on that bag, and it sit there till you go out. That's it. And don't have nothing of value because then, you know, hey, there's nothing stopping people from stealing it. Oh, well, I had this when I was in there. Well, it ain't in the bag now. It wasn't on the paperwork. They strip you of everything, and you go in there, and that's it. You get the clothes, they give you clothes, and they give you shoes, and that's it. It start from there. Now you're being told, you go here. You go there. Lockdown. Close the door. Open the door. Come out, get breakfast. Go back in. Do this, do that, and that's it. You know, like I said, you hope that whoever told you to do it, gonna take care of you. Because at any given minute, they can stop. And what you gonna do? You are incarcerated. You ain't got no power. You can't make nobody on the outside do nothing. You gotta get a phone call in order for that to happen. So, you know, it's just something I felt that I need to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing, you know, in real life, and even in, you know what I'm saying, on social media, crime in the D, news, that it's like, are these people really thinking about what they doing? Do they really realize that they didn't gave up their whole life? Like you didn't just gave up your whole life for what? I mean, I don't even know. So, yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just had to put that out there. You know, this Big Suede ranting. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my rant right now. I'm like, yeah, man, because I feel for the younger generation getting locked up 10, 20 years. I mean, 25 to 30, 30 to 40. Hey, look. You got to think about it, though. Think about it. You get locked up for 30 years, man. That means you have no physical contact with another woman for 30 years. 30 years. 20 years. 5 years. Whatever it is. You're limited. You can't go out and just wake up and be like, man, I want a couple conies, man. Can't get them. You got to sit in that cell and dream about it. And then you got the man to do the cook up. You know, you hope that he get, you know what I'm saying? You hope you get somewhere with a dude who can cook up. I mean, they showing the cook ups on everything, you know what I'm saying? It gets stuff in, but that ain't a regular process. Then you got to know the people who doing it in order to get in. And then you got to have money on your books to even purchase something or something for trade to get a meal. And if you don't got nothing for trade, then what? You out. You out of luck. You out of luck. And that's not even talking about defending yourself on any level. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A simple chess game could go wrong. A card game could go wrong. Somebody don't like you, or somebody feel like he a beast. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight anybody. He can beat everybody. You know what I'm saying? He amped up, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they put me in this block. This is where I'm at. I'm about to run this, boy. Everybody gonna bow down to me. Ain't nobody gonna tell me no. Now that's a whole different animal you dealing with. Now you in survival mode, because now you gotta survive. Because at any given moment, this crazy cat could come and test you and tell you something. Like, give me your snacks. Now you survive. Now you got to go for blows. Or you succumb and be like, well, here go my snacks. Now you feel like he can come holler at you whenever he want to. And then you get the guys, don't forget the guys that'll scrap with you and still come try you every time. I mean, you got them. So you got these wild personalities in this spot, man, and they ain't going nowhere. They may stay in there for a whole week before somebody, you know what I'm saying, the correctional officer or whatever decide to take him out. That's a whole week you surviving. You trying to live. You trying to make it to the next day. So you got to think about that. You know what I'm saying? You got to question the actions when you get coming, you know, that proposition to make this happen or to handle this situation. Are you really ready to deal with that? Because I done seen guys say, yeah, I'm getting there and get in there. Man, get broke all the way down because it ain't what they expected. It's real life in there. It's real survival in there. Here, it's a phone call. Man, you know, or Facebook. You know, these Facebook, you know what I'm saying, they sitting back arguing over Facebook, arguing over Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And there, it ain't that. Ain't no Instagram. Ain't no Facebook. This face-to-face, that's what that is. And now you got to deal with it. Ain't no mumbling, you know. And everything has to be addressed. If not, you looked at as weak. Everything has to be addressed. If somebody come and say something out of pocket to you, you got to address it. If not, the rest of the spot, the rest of the celly, the rest of the yard or whatever it's called, whatever the name is, the pod, whatever it is, everybody think you weak. So now you done got tried by this guy. Now you got title of being weak. Now you gonna have other people come try you. So now once again you trying to survive. Then if you do handle the guy and y'all bunk heads, now he's still trying to run the block. He may bow down and say, all right, well, you know what I'm saying, this your thing. And he might say, nah, no, I ain't giving it up. So we gonna bang every day until one of us decide, well, in his mind, he gonna bang every day till you decide to say, all right, I'm done. You know what I'm saying, I give up, man, you run the block. Now that's something, man, you don't gotta deal with that without here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this dude wanna come take over the block, you got two choices. You can say, all right, I'm gonna get into a beef with him, or I got something else going over here and I can go over here and do this over here. In there, like I just told you, I gave you the perfect example. Ain't no choice. It ain't no choice. So think about that while you out here, you know what I'm saying, moving around. You want to get into a gunfight because of a car accident. You know what I'm saying? Somebody telling you to go make a move on somebody else. Or you mad because this person said that and you decide this is how you want to handle it. Man, you better think about it before you do, because like I told you, once you get in there, it's a whole different ball game. It ain't these streets, man. It ain't nothing like waking up every morning and leaving out the house when you get ready to leave out the house. Nothing like waking up in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom to make a sandwich and come back, go in the refrigerator, get something cold to drink. I mean, it's the small stuff that you miss, and you got to be aware of that, you know. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's the Suede Covington, you know what I'm saying? AKA Big Suede rant, trying to just get that out there, you know what I'm saying? Put the game out there, you know. Hey, look, it is what it is. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful out there. And then, you know what I'm saying? The last thing is, I got to address this too. Children, do not address your parents as bro, as homie. That's your mother or that's your father. Address them as dad, pops. You know what I'm saying? Mom, mother, mom, mommy. You know what I'm saying? You call your dad daddy if you want to. But don't disrespect them by calling them bro. Hey, look, parents, I'm telling you, that's the smallest, the first thing of disrespect. Put them in check. Remind them, I'm your mother, I'm your father. Address me as such. I just can't take it, man. Hey, out here, I'm at the gas station. They talking to their parents, bro. I ain't doing this, bro. And I'm like, who are you talking to? They talking to his mama? Like, why you calling your mama bro? Like, what's that about? You know what I'm saying? Why you calling your daddy bro? Respect your parents. You know what I'm saying? You may not, you have a differences of opinion as you grow up. Sometimes people form their opinion, but first thing first, you got to remember that your parent was on this earth way before you. Some of the parents was on the earth 20 years before you came along, 25 years before you came along. You know what I'm saying? 15 years before you came along. They were 15. They still know a little bit more about life that's moving around. I mean, if you feel that you have to communicate with them as such and calling them bro, then maybe you need to move out. You know what I'm saying? Move out. Because if you feel like you that tough of a person, you feel like you that boss of a man that you going to tell your mama and daddy what to do, the people who cared for you to get to where you are, you going to boss them around? I hope you don't think you a boss because you doing that. I hope you don't think you the man, or you know what I'm saying, you a boss chick because you bossing your parents around. What is that about? You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the family structure tight, so if you feel like that, if you ever feel like the fact that you stand under your father roof, your mother's roof, or your father's roof, or your mother and father, whatever the situation is, and you feel like you got to call them bro, you feel like you got to call them dude, you know what I'm saying? Man, dog, get out of my face, dog. You need to check yourself. Right then and there. You need to check yourself. I'm like, man, why am I doing this? Like, where is this anger coming from? At my parents, the people who love me, the people who love me unconditionally, like, will do anything for me. Why am I talking to them like that? Hey, cut that out. Cut that out. I don't even know. I don't know who need to hear it, but it's been said. You know what I'm saying? That's a grown man moment. You know what I'm saying, of the week. Hey, look, that's what it is. Look, you don't let your children call you bro, dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them call you by your first name. I know it's old school. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all like, man, that dude, he old school. He talking about don't call. Man, I call my mama bro anytime. For real? You calling your mama a woman who took care of you, got you to where you are, probably bought the game that you playing, bought half your wardrobe, or put you on point, you know what I'm saying, or your father, however, you know what I'm saying, who took care of you, and you sitting there calling out of respect, you should just call them mom and dad, not bro. You call your brother bro, you call your friends, but nah, not your parents. So, Big Suede out here, he be moving around. See, I'm moving around. I move around in the streets. I move around in the business world. Hey, I'm a little bit of everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You never know where, Suede Covington, the best thing on the planet, baby, might pop up. I might pop up on the gas station in Warren and Connor. And again, I might pop up out of the gas station on, you know what I'm saying, Farmington Road. Like, I'm any and everywhere. I move around the city, so I'm always looking. So, like I told you, the stuff that I tell you to talk about, some of the stuff that I went through and other stuff that I'm close to. So I never make up nothing to tell you. I'm going to always be 100 with you all of the time. So, you know what I'm saying? Suede Covington Show. And look, check us out tomorrow at the Soul of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We're celebrating the Comics Keith's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Doors open at 7. Show start at 8 p.m. Hey, be there. You're going to have a great time. I'm going to have you dancing in your seat. You're going to be chair dancing. And you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. You're going to come back every 2 weeks. This week, this the show. Hey, look, Big Suede telling you we love you out there. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, tune in next week, 5 p.m., same time, the same station on WJZZ Cool TV. I'll be right here waiting on you, ready to give you some game. Hey, I love y'all. Share the episode, like it, follow, subscribe, and I'll holler at you next week. Peace. Hey, don't forget, You go on SoundCloud and check out Dirty D Beats. This the one right here. And I'm out.